You know what? I've been thinking something about this show. Something is just not right to me.
What did you say?
I really, 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 really like this show. Just roll the credits.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is your man Dre Mack with another episode of the Dre Mack Podcast Show.
WandaVision episode 3. This is again just my thoughts, nothing big in the spoiler category because, okay, spoiler warning, just to let you guys know, I'm going to bring out a couple of spoilers from this episode. Honestly, so far, I believe this was one of the best episodes. And if you really kind of take a dive into it, this went straight creepy. I know a lot of people probably looked at this episode as like the turning point, which it should be, because I mean you kind of had that Brady Bunch element from the start of the actual episode this time. You kind of had that Partridge Family thing, and what's crazy is that when I was looking at the actual intro, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the Monkeys too, because it was one of my shows that I used to watch as Syndicate from the 70s and stuff like that. But you know, with this episode, you had the real kind of look of, man, everything is not right in here. And if you really pay attention to the episode, you know, even though this is Wanda and Wanda's getting, you know, Wanda's pregnant now and you have that dynamic, man, if you really, really, really look at it, who is really controlling this universe? Is it Wanda Maximoff, or is it some unknown figure that we haven't just seen yet? And that's one of the things that I really can't wait to get to, because they gave us a little bit of tease within this episode. Now, let's look at just a little bit deeper into this episode. First of all, the doctor to me was hilarious because he did a lot of the old tropes that a lot of the shows from back in the day used to do, especially when it came to women. You had Geraldine in there, she's trying to give birth, and you had the doctor, which that's an Easter egg within itself. Then you know Nielsen ratings, you know Dr. Nielsen for the Nielsen ratings, but you know, if you really kind of like dive into it, you know, it gave you kind of the tropes again of the 70s. Geraldine, you know, being maybe good enough to be a nurse and different things like that. But honestly, the biggest Easter eggs was Wanda's emotions. In this particular episode, Wanda's emotions is tied to the universe that she's creating, which is a good callback to the House of M, because if her emotions is out of line, then there's chaos and different things within the universe, which they showed you. And a lot of, if you notice, a lot of her world manipulation that she's doing is all tied to her emotions. When she felt happy, she would be able to create the butterflies. When she was upset, she was bringing out fire out the fireplace and having this poltergeist type of thing going on. So if you really kind of dive into it, the biggest Easter egg is, you know, that the things that she's creating is tied to her emotions, especially her pregnancy with the birth of now the first mutants in the MCU, the first true mutants, which is Billy and Tommy. Now, if you don't know who Billy and Tommy is Wicked and Speed from the new Avengers, or the Young Avengers, I'm sorry, from the Young Avengers. But again, these are the first mutants that we have in there, and the way that everything was tied to her emotions, it's like episode 2 gave us a for the children. It's like somebody was actually pumping and telling her, look, this is for the children. You need to be able to have these children. And there's little clues and stuff like that that show you that children is on the way. The stork scene was hilarious. She's trying to actually hit the stork, and the stork, would just not go away. Which to me is the stork. Is it because her powers was in influx because of her emotions, especially being pregnant? And the pregnancy brings out a lot of emotions, especially, women out there who's had children. There's a lot of emotions. So again, her emotions was actually tied to this particular, the birth. And then after having Billy and Tommy, and what Geraldine said, which, when she started mentioning her twin brother Pietro, which is, Quicksilver, the look that Wanda gave, I mean, it all went downhill from there, which was it was pure acting. I love it. Elizabeth Olsen, so much kudos to you for being able to flip from this, 70s over the top acting that they really did in those shows back in the day, to actually becoming sinister, and to me being the true antagonist of this episode. And this is another Easter egg, and it's not really kind of an Easter egg, but I wanted to point this out. Geraldine pulled with her performance, she channeled a lot of Winona from Good Times, because in if you ever watch the show Good Times, Winona will always just come in and go talk to people, just come through the door, and she exactly embodied Winona. I keep saying that for some reason. Is Wanda controlling me right now?
What did you say?
But Winona, she started to have her inner Winona, which I thought that was awesome, man. It's just a fun episode. And then when she kicked out Geraldine out of the bubble, basically, out of the quarantine bubble that she created in this world, you see the red kind of glow on there. I don't think that's the way that she's going to get her powers. I know that that's a big rumor in the rumorville. Like, maybe that's the way that she got her powers. But if you actually read the first introduction, she was Captain Marvel in the first introduction of Monica Rambeau. That's not kind of how she got her powers, but it will be nice to be able to see the evolution of her powers. But all in all, this was a really good episode. Anybody notice Herb looks just like the character off of the black character off of Family Guy? Just check this out, because he kind of got that side by side. It looks just like him to me. But anyway, Herb cutting was cutting the shrubs and ended up cutting the brick, and then him and Agnes. Agnes is about to basically, he was trying to reveal to Vision that something is not right in this particular pocket universe, and I think he was getting ready to actually spill the beans and tell him that maybe we're trapped. Maybe we're dead. Well, if they flip it and say that these people are dead, oh my God. I don't think so. I think they're trapped in this pocket universe. But if they really pull the dead, and then Mephisto comes out, oh my God, I think this would be awesome. But, what did you guys think of the episode? Make sure to like and comment and share this particular review. If you want more reviews like this, I'm trying to do it as consistently as possible. I'm kind of doing this late because of a heavy work schedule that I have, but I appreciate you guys for watching my videos, taking the time out to listen to what I got to say. And this is just my thoughts, but if you got anything that you want to talk about, make sure to put it in the comment section below, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and shalom to everyone.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is your man, Dre Mack, with another episode of the Dre Mack Podcast Show.